Hello and welcome, future millionaires. Today I'll be showing you guys how you can make over 4,000 every month with this option strategy. Once you have mastered this strategy, you can turn it into a source of passive income that can continuously generate you money forever. But before we begin, this strategy is so simple that I need to warn you. If you do this too often, you'll be printing so much money, you won't even know what to do with. So with great power comes great responsibility. Remember that, guys? So now that we are all responsible human beings, I'm gonna begin with the strategy. The strategy we'll be using is called the poor man's covered call. So what exactly is a poor man's covered call? Instead of explaining, how about let me just show you guys what is a poor man's covered call, and then see for yourself how easy it is to make money. But of course, before we can do anything, we gotta get a good stock. And the stock that we'll be using is actually a pretty well-known stock in the tech sector, which is AMD. Now that we got our stock, we can begin. Okay, so first thing you need is actually to own 100 shares of AMD. But since we're doing the poor man's covered call, you don't actually need 100 shares of AMD. What we need is synthetic versions of like 100 shares. And how we can have that? Easy, by having call options. So let me show you why we are doing that. As for AMD, right? If I needed to buy 100 shares of AMD right now, it will require me to have a total of $12,375. Our max loss will be $12,373, which means the total amount we have to put up to buy the 100 stock. So instead of doing this, we actually can open a synthetic position, which is also called a long call position, so that we don't have to risk our $12,000. So what exactly is a synthetic position? So a synthetic position is basically, instead of owning the 100 shares, you hold an in the money call option instead, which equates to 100 shares and therefore becoming a synthetic position. And also, call has to be in the money in order for it to be a synthetic position, as if it's outside of the money, then it will be worthless. A long call option is also called a leap. Leaps basically just means call options that are 1 year out and above of expiry. Next, you want to find a strike price with a delta of at least 0.75 and above. And look, I'm only risking $3,677 for practically getting almost the same gain as owning 100 shares, because one call equals to 100 shares. Since we have completed the poor man's part of the poor man's covered call by having $3,000 instead of $12,000 just to own 100 shares, we get the synthetic one with $3,000 and works just as well. Now we are ready to begin the next part of the poor man's covered call, which is the covered call. As showed in the previous videos, covered calls are something very extremely easy to do, but then as always, I'll also show how I place a covered call for this poor man's covered call position. Right now, you have probably found the 0.75 delta and above option contract that you want to do a lip on. You can see the lip option that I got. So you want to place the covered call position by adding a sell call. The first thing you gotta do is obviously adjust the expiration date of the call that you're selling, 21st, which is about 28 days from now, expiration date. And I'm gonna change my strike price delta to a 0.3 or maybe even a 0.2. Yeah, I'm gonna change the delta to a 0.2 because it's only a 20% chance that this will go in the money, and I still get a pretty decent premium of $1.94, which equates to $194. So with that being said, as you can see over here, my max profit is $1,453. That's if the stock goes to $150. If it doesn't go to $150, my break-even price is $121, which is a very good break-even price. And as you can see, the strike price that I picked for the option call that I'm gonna sell is $140. As long as my call options, my 140 sell call options does not end up in the money, I can continuously do this over and over again, month over month, generating monthly passive income. Exactly like how you will be generating from a covered call. You'll be collecting a total premium of $194 if the $140 calls expire worthless. Okay, so right now, assuming we want to make $4,000 every single month, okay, with one contract, the profit that it will give us monthly is about $190 after your brokerage fees and all that other fees. You want to divide that, so we need a total of 21 positions. So let's go over to the option strat and open up 21 positions, and I'll show you how much you need to make a total of $4,000 every single month. First, I have to buy 21 call options, and then I have to sell 21 call options. As you can see over here, in order to make $4,000 every single month, you will need a total of $65,656.50 in order to do this position and make $4,000 every month. And if AMD does go up to $140, you'll make a total max profit of $30,000, which is a 50% return that easily. So have a nice day. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe.